Today on the channel, here comes the axe, and here comes the smasher to Major Bendy's Big Rubber Guys.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another Major Bendy's Big Rubber Guys unboxing and review. And today on the channel, we got the axe, we got the smash, we got demolition. But for all your Major Bendy's and, of course, Big Rubber Guy needs, make sure you're hitting up MajorPodMerch.com and Ringside Collectibles. Make sure you're using discount code Kyle. Save yourself 10%. I'm not sure, as of filming now, they do have some of these demolition figures up on their website. Not sure if those will make it or not, because a lot of people want demolition in their LJN style. And of course, this is riding one of the greatest wrestling figure tragedies of all time. Yes, I said it here, one of the greatest tragedies of all time. As we did get Axe back in the 80s, as we do know, but we never got Smash. And it was very incomplete feeling, as we do know. And LJN, very guilty of that a few other times, as we do know. And other lines have been. Jax has had some of that problems as well. But this is one of the biggest travesties ever, and in a lot of ways being fixed here with the Big Rubber Guys, but this time we did get Axed and Smashed together. There's also Chase variant versions of both of these. We are looking at the regular editions here today. We will unbox and talk about the Chase ones in a separate video when I do score those ones, so stay tuned for that in the future. But I'm very excited about these, so excited in fact, we're going to do this unboxing like we do all the other unboxings on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging, we're going to talk about it, we're going to unbox it, we're going to talk about it, we're going to see where it goes from there. We're going to start off with the old Smasher himself, and of course I should mention we'll do some comparisons later on in this video. You don't want to miss that either. But there it is. We know this packaging by now. We remember it with the Matt and Brian figures, which we did unbox on the channel prior. So if you want to check those out, check those videos out on the channel. But you got the Major Wrestling Figure Podcast. Of course, you got Big Rubber Guys here logo. You got the Major Pod logo there. The Big Rubber Guys logo here. Demolition Smash looking good. Major Bendy's present on the sides. I really do like this packaging style here with the removable backing and stuff. It does work really good. My only gripe with this whole packaging design is that you cannot stand these up. They do fall over. They won't just stand. I would have liked a flat stand here so you can just stand like this. Now they do sell at Major Pod Merch. They do sell some protector cases that will give you that effect. However, I would have liked it right out of the bat. But that's really the only gripe I have with the packaging on these. I love the color coordinating, of course, of the purple and the blackish, bluish colors. Big plastic window looks really nice. Just all around good packaging design. You got the big J hook here at the top if you want to hang it on the wall. Pretty much playing a lot of hits right here on the back. Big Rubber Guys, you got Matt Cardona, Brian Myers down low with Axe and Smash. And like I said, this is the regular edition Axe and Smash. There is a Chase version as well. But without further ado, I'm going to clip this off, slide that bad boy out. And of course, I do like this removable, reusable packaging on these. I will be saving the packaging on all of my Big Rubber Guys, and I won't be putting them back in. I'm going to display them on a shelf probably with my LJNs. Not sure if I'll mix them with my LJNs quite yet. They could be mixed. But I'm going to keep them off to the side, but I will be holding on to the packaging here. So old Smash going off to the side, a gentle off to the side, see you later. But now we got Smash out of the package. Look at that, a good weight to this one, a real good weight to this one, no doubt about it. And I absolutely love that we got the Demolition helmets here. Absolutely love that because we didn't get that back in the day. And to get this now is a big, big deal. I am here for this. It looks really good. Looks like classic Demolition. Looks like Lord Humongous maybe, of course, as we do know. And going all the way back to the old Mad Max days, things like that. But love the helmet. Nice, harder plastic. A little bit movable here, but nice, hard plastic. Here for that helmet all day. And then we get Smash out of the package. And like I said, a good weight to him. Not quite the same rubber, just like the Matt and Brian. It's just a little bit off, but it's close enough to be dangerous. And let's be honest, we've had a lot of LJN-style figures over the years, going back to the Jax days, Chalkline with the Young Bucks. We had the OSFTM-style figures in the past. So we've tried this a few times. AEW and the Unmatched line, we've tried that as well. This is the most faithful to the LJNs, especially in the size. And it's wild, all those other ones that tried to attempt this never really got the sizing right, which is just very strange, as it seems like that would be one of the easier things to do. And these got the sizing right. These do look like they would fit right in, and they do fit right in with your LJNs. And that's key to a lot of collectors, especially collectors like myself, once again, that grew up in the 80s collecting these action figures. I am here for the sizing on this. I'm here for the feel of this one as well. But we got Smash, of course, no articulation on these, as we do know. That's classic LJN style. You do got a little bit of bend to them, but not really a whole lot. Not really a whole lot there. But Smash looking great. Got the black vest going on. Got the black forearm guards, hand guards going there. Black boots, black knee pads, black tights. Just is what it is. Black trunks, in all honesty there. But looking good. And then, of course, you got Smash in the face. All day long, that face paint screams Smash to me. I know that's iconic Smash face paint. He does got the tongue sticking out. Not a huge fan of that, as we do know. However, certain guys, Smash being one of them, you can think of him just taking that mask off and having the tongue out for everybody. That's what that reminds me of. Just looking really, really good. Now, does this look like a Mattel Elite would look, or a Power Town, or something like that? No, it's got a little bit of a cartoony vibe. It looks like something from the 80s, so it does have a little cartoony face to it, but that's the way they would be in the LJN style. That's the way they look. Looking good here. I don't have any issues, and I know if I was a little kid playing with this back in the 80s, and I always did this with my Hasbro Smash, I would be pretending this is the old Crimson Mask on Smash. That would be blood coming down his face. That's what I always love to pretend. But I do like the pose here. I think back to being a kid once again with the blood. I also think back playability. We've talked about Rick Rude, how it's just unplayable. This would have some playability. There's no doubt about it. You got some fists, some clotheslines, some elbows, some body slams, some DDTs, suplexes, you name it. You could do a lot with this Smash body style, so I am here for this. No peg holes on the bottom of these either, for those keeping track. The helmet fits perfectly on the head as well. No issues here. The head placement, or I should say the mask placement on this one, looks really good. And that's the cool thing with getting the chase ones. I'm going to decide which one do I want to have the helmets on, which one helmets off. I'll have to figure that off down the road. Not sure if he's going to stand on his own. Probably not. So it might be a little difficult to get him to stand by himself. Kind of is what it is. But now we're going to turn our attention over to Demolition Axe. Axe getting another run here. Getting another run in the LJN style. Same style packaging across the board, as you can imagine. You got Axe in the package. That is the big difference here. Back is going to be the same on these. So we're not going to drain all the talking points there like we did for Smash. Very, very uniform packaging, though. You guys know I'm here for that. I think that is key to a line like this. And that's what we are getting. And I'm going to pull Axe out there. Pull his mask out. Slide this back over here and put that over there, and there it is, off to the side. A gentle see you later once again. Same exact helmet here. No differences between the two, and there shouldn't be because they were the same thing. Got that going on, looking good. And now we get Axe, and the first thing you kind of notice is very uniform between these two, like mirrored versions of each other. You can see kind of the arms, same pose, different side. A lot of similarities between these two as well. As you can see, the bodies are the same. Everything's pretty much the same thing. You do got the elbow pad over here on Smash, a point of difference. Obviously, the sizing being different. And I guess, I was going to say, is the bicep on Axe a little bit bigger, but it looks like just with that pad on Smash, it makes it look a little bit bigger there. Besides that, the body is very, very similar, but really that's kind of how it would be back in the day as well, so I don't have any issues with that. Same stuff for Smash, carries over to Axe here. No real paint issues, anything like that on either of these figures. I do like that. Axe in the face. Axe always kind of had that look of like a bag of potatoes. That was kind of his head back in the day. He kind of just looked like a potato head, dare I say. This one's interesting. You got the red and silver face paint going on. Once again, the tongue's going out. I can see that happening there with Demolition. You got the slick back black hair. Definitely looks like Axe at the end of the day from this time period in this face paint. The eyes a little bit wonky on mine. You got one going straight forward, one off to the side a little bit. Smash isn't as bad. But the eyes on these things, they were never the best either. But a little wonky on Axe's eyes, I will say that. Smash not as bad. I don't really have an issue with that. Not a huge issue over here. But his right eye does look a little bit off to me. Just a little bit off. And then the red tongue looks really interesting. He probably bit his tongue is probably what ended up happening. And Axe, for whatever reason, wants to stand for me. Maybe Smash will now. No, Smash has got, I don't know. Smash doesn't want to stand. Axe does, though. So I appreciate Axe showing up at the table to help out. There we go. You just kind of got to bend it a little bit, but it looks like he's doing the slow fall of doom. There it is. But it is what it is. Your mileage may vary on that one. Maybe a little heat might mix that up. Maybe make him stand. Yeah, we'll see what happens there. I'm going to lean them against each other. That'll get it to work. But Axe and Smash, after all these years, something extra special here. I would love it if they would come out with a Barbarian to match the Warlord. That would be a pretty big thing. I hope one day maybe we do see that in the future. We'll see what happens there. But talking about Axe, look at that. Going old school with the old school Axe, looking pretty good. Different face attire here on this one to make a point of difference. Axe looking really, really good. And I wonder, does this fit on the LJN? Look at that. You could dress up the LJN with that if you want to. It really does look pretty cool with that. That actually fits like, this actually looks like it could be straight out of the LJN days back in the day. Looking very, very nice. Little tanner on the LJN. Axe was under the tanning bed at the time, apparently. Not so much for the major bendies, major big rubber guys here. But definitely looks cool. Definitely looks like it could fit in here. And an all-timer. Of course, you're a kid of the 80s. You're loving that face paint. Who are we fooling? We still love that face paint now. Demolition, two of the all-time classics in face paint, as we know. And I mentioned Matt and Brian figures earlier. We got them up here for a little scaling as well. So we're really building out these big rubber guys. We got a lot of legends to come here in the next 6 months, year. We'll see who they come out with in 2024 as well. We know the British Bulldogs are coming. Sergeant Slaughter is coming. Ric Flair is coming. Marty Jannetty, we're going to be rocking and rolling, strutting and strolling. He's coming down the line soon. A lot of cool stuff coming from this, and really being a kid of the 80s, being very nostalgic for my childhood LJNs, I really enjoy a line like this. Where the Bendies, they're doing the Bendies line as well. I was never a Bendies guy, and that was I was out. It was a dark period for wrestling figures for me at the time. But the big rubber guys playing all of my hits here. I'm here for all these. I'm in for every single one going forward. Just really barking up the right tree for me. So there it is, Axe and Smash. Big rubber guys. What are your guys' thoughts of these two big rubber guys, though? Are they pickups for you? Are they passes? Are they long games? Are they no games? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. And, of course, you made it this far. Don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel or the other YouTube channel. We got 2 channels going on right now. Make sure you subscribe to both of those. And don't forget about Patreon for early access to videos like this, bonus content, exclusive content, giveaways, Q&As, you name it. All going on over there, the old Patreon channel. And Patreon, the best way to support the channel and all the content. You can also support it at ProWrestlingTees.com. Search Kyle Peterson. And don't forget social media, SirPaul64 on the X, the _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, and on Instagram. So for Axe, Smash, Demolition, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.